of Chapter 12, Section 2 on soil. Weathering has attacked the rocks of Earth's surface since the beginning of geologic time. It has helped to wear down mountains and to shape countless landforms. The weathering has led to valuable mineral deposits and has provided materials for sedimentary rocks. Most important, weathering has helped form a priceless resource, Earth's life-supporting soil. Soil is made of loose, weathered rock and organic material in which plants with roots can grow. The material from which a soil is formed is called its parent material. Based on a soil's parent material, soil can be classified as either a residual or a transported soil. A soil whose parent material is the bedrock beneath the soil is called a residual soil. The soil of the bluegrass region of Kentucky is an example of a residual soil. The parent material is the underlying limestone bedrock. In some parts of North America, deposits left by winds, rivers, and glaciers have covered the bedrock. Soils formed from transported materials are called transported soils. The soils of New England and much of the Midwestern United States are transported soils. Their parent material is loose soil, boulders, sands, and gravels deposited by glaciers during the last ice age. A soil forms as its parent material is weathered away. The rate of weathering differs from location to location, depending on the type of rocks that make up the parent material. Climate is also an important factor. Over time, a layer of soil covers the parent material. Organic material, decaying plant and animal remains, are mixed with materials that have weathered away from the bedrock. Soil scientists use the term mature to refer to soils that have had a long time to form. Soil scientists can study soils by digging until they reach the parent material. The cross-section of earth exposed by the digging is called the soil profile. In mature soils, three distinct zones, or soil horizons, can be seen in the soil profile. These are called the A, B, and C horizons. The soil of the A horizon is called topsoil. Topsoil is generally gray to black in color. It tends to be darker than soil in other horizons because it usually contains humus. Humus is organic material that forms from decayed plant and animal materials. Although topsoil may contain both sand and clay, the clay tends to wash down to the B horizon over time. Leftover sand makes the topsoil sandy. The B horizon begins with a subsoil. The subsoil is usually red or brown from iron oxides that formed in the A horizon and have been washed down into the B horizon. The subsoil also contains clay that is washed down from the topsoil. Soluble minerals such as calcium and magnesium may also have washed into soil of the B horizon. The C horizon is made of slightly weathered parent material such as rock fragments. The unweathered bedrock of the parent material lies directly beneath the C horizon. Characteristics of soil horizons. The A horizon. The color is usually dark to light gray. The composition, fine particles of weathered rock materials mixed with humus. The B horizon is often red or brown. Clay, iron oxides, and dissolved minerals washed down from the A horizon make up the composition. The C horizon. The color is dependent on the parent material. The composition is partially weathered parent material or rock fragments. Soil composition. The rock material in soil contains three noticeable parts: sand, silt, and clay. The amounts of these materials in a particular soil can affect the soil's ability to hold water and air, both of which are essential for plant growth. For example, soil that is very sandy holds water easily but dries out quickly. What factors affect soil composition? One factor is time. Another is the parent material, though this factor becomes less important as a soil matures. Plants and animals affect soil composition by increasing the amount of organic material in the soil. Topography can also affect soil composition. Water flows down a sloping surface quickly, so the soil that is not eroded away by the water is often dry and resistant to plant growth. Because plant growth is limited, less organic material builds up in the soil. One of the most important factors affecting soil composition is climate. For example, scientists have found that mature soils in a wet tropical climate strongly resemble each other no matter what the parent material is. Heavy rains wash nutrients from these soils. Rainfall and high temperatures lead to the weathering of clay minerals. Much of the silica that results from this weathering is also washed out of tropical soils. Scientists classify soils based on their composition and have identified thousands of different types of soil. The map on page 266 shows some broad classifications for soils in North America. These classifications show a strong link between soil composition and climate. We live in the Midwestern United States. Our soils are mainly temperate forest soils, and they form in temperate regions that receive enough rain to support heavy tree growth. The soils are often fertile for farming. This concludes the reading of Section 2 of Chapter 12. At this time, use the back of your note-taking guide to answer questions 1 through 5.